How you doing?
We're doing good. We're doing good.
What are we guys talking
Dude, yo,
about just now?
we were talking about actually Paulus did two interesting things. They
Okay.
did they did
Yeah,
a
tell me
really
about it.
cool governance structure, no pre-mine. A lot of the things that get us excited about projects, Eric, like where you have a dev team that's just doing things and like trying to make business partnerships, all this, not the
Dev
hype train.
teams. Where?
Yeah, exactly. Lewis is from Mexico. They got an international team. Hans is up in Toronto, but they got teams in Europe, everywhere else. Actually, a really surprisingly large community for not having many exchanges and not having a lot of other things that you would expect. But one of the reasons they said was because they're changing their entire protocol. It would make no sense to list it twice and go back through and change it all because they made this decision. But one of the interesting components, I will sum it up from a tech perspective,
Okay.
was they took their own version of Casper, and they were expecting to get it running right around the same time as Ethereum or a little bit before, but they
Ethereum
split
2?
it to the exactly. But they don't have a reward-based slashing model, which I think is interesting. So you run your validator node, but you don't run a slasher node. The network automatically does it, which is interesting. So there's no value prop on that side. They may do it in the future, they said.
For
but
like
the other
if you
thing,
have like a slash, if you don't stake the correct information.
yeah. So if you're a validator node and you're making bad validations, it's going to eat away at your balance, right?
Yeah, that's the
and
slasher.
Yeah.
Workload.
Yeah. So the way Ethereum does this is, I believe, if I remember when I was setting up this node properly, is they have a slasher and validator model. If you run the slasher model, you can actually earn coins off of other bad stakes, right? So you just eat away at them, and then you earn it. If I understand that properly, they don't do it that way. They actually burn the token as the validator has, so they just burn it in perpetuity.
Oh, so it doesn't go to anybody else. It just gets burned.
That's crazy.
Yeah, a little twist. Little twist. I don't know how that plays out. Yeah, but
I think that's
a
fair.
deflationary aspect in there. Very interesting. So that's it. But NFTs, Eric, what are we doing today? What are we gonna?
Well, I thought about OpenSea. OpenSea's is like one of the premier markets for NFTs, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a deep dive. We're going to go through every category, and Justin's going to be here with me this time, and we're going to explore OpenSea, and then we're going to go, depending on what kind of time we got, we're going to go deeper into minting a creature off of one of their tutorials.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Should be a fun walkthrough. I might pop in and out here. I think I gotta read up and see, what fires there ought to be put out. I'll be back probably later. When's I'm gonna look at the calendar real quick actually and see what we got coming up.
Oh,
pull up the
pull up
if you wouldn't mind pulling up the calendar, let's hype up everybody else before Eric gets into this.
Yeah, pull up the calendar.
This calendar. It is updating in real time. So
and for everybody watching, participating, we want to say thank you yet again. We're happy to be here with you during the COVID crisis and all this crazy stuff. This is a core component of the team right here. Justin, Eric, and myself. We have a lot of others that have made this happen. I want to maybe give them a rundown real quick. Everybody from Mufti to Nick and
shout out
Anna, and we are talking about the
Gunpowder Ginsburg.
Yeah, Gunpowder Ginsburg, Nick Spanos. We got Joshua Bell. Stefan's over there doing all kinds of stuff. We got
thanks, Stefan.
Bradley. In the background, we always got Steve there somewhere doing some stuff, and whole slew of team members. Rachel, Isaac, Muhammad. All these people doing wonderful stuff. So I want to say thank you guys for putting it together, and let's see what we got for the lineup next. So NFT workshop, which is where we're at right now.
Whoa.
Then we got the NASDAQ. What is that?
The whole NASDAQ.
Is it Wild or Wield?
Wield.
Wield. Yeah. David Wield. He's spoken on here before in Xenia. And then the Rarible guys. Great team over there. Yeah, blockchain activism. I hear Trent Poole's, he's a big deal from what Nick says. He's a pretty big deal. And Brittany Kaiser, I've heard of. never met either of them, but I've heard great things, and I'm really curious to hear what they got with all their initiatives in politics in Wyoming and blockchain. And obviously this coincides and comes on the heel of kind of like the statement that Brock Pierce was doing with his presidential campaign and trying to put some eyes on blockchain and really try and make sure people understand it. Yeah, there you go.
You
got the
right.
Brock the vote.
It's gotta just.
And so after that, we have Brock Pierce and Rice interviewing him, Chris Rice.
Cool.
And that's a big one. And then Celsius, our favorite, over here,
Celsius.
Harumi, and the Celsius crew, always doing interesting things over there.
For Celsius.
I'm definitely a Celsian now.
Oh, really?
Celsian. I just want to say.
I was gonna put. I mean, they remind me of the C-Fi model, and you know what? I'm not gonna say I'm open to the C-Fi model. I still have a disdain for centralized finance in my heart of hearts because of the perspective I have.
Yeah.
But
you're such a radical, Adam.
Yes.
We have a place for you.
That ties into the Interpol.
Not in a bad way. I mean,
it's in a bad way for us.
No, it's not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I like to see blockchain projects that are trying to bridge traditional finance in modern finance because we actually do need them. We need them.
Like if you look at the market cap of all crypto, I mean, there are portfolios that are bigger than all of crypto. So there's a point where it has to.
I mean, my dad, for example, needs a place to go. He's not going to store his own private keys, so there's got to be some kind of custodial solution, right? And we're just glad to have Celsius.
Yeah, honestly, I even had tragedy stories of people who have been receiving payment, and they'd be like, "Well, I lost my keys." I'm like, "Well, I have no way to help you."
Yeah, that's so. I mean,
I think it's good.
I do too.
Not everybody's not like us. We're like, well,
I'm always going to give him a hard time,
though. It's okay.
There's no version of this where I don't give them a hard time. That's the reality. But I do appreciate what they're doing. I think the team's doing really good things. And then we're gonna go on to we're gonna play the Darth Vader music for the Interpol.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
What about the music for you? You're like dun 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 dun. Come with me to the crypto.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I guess it's a matter of perspective. And Avagachi, following up for the last part of the day, and we're big fans of the bonding curve. So
honestly, that's like our thing.
Yeah, AMMs, all that good stuff, and what they're doing is kind of keeping in this overriding NFT theme for the day that we've been talking about. So if you guys are sticking with us, let's learn how to mint a token. Let's learn about this interesting thing that is the idea of a non-fungible token. Are we doing 721 or an 1155 today, Eric?
I believe we are going to do I think we could do either. We'll just pick when the time comes, because a big differentiation between the two is having the ability to have a token itself, also the non-fungible version as well. So semi-fungible, I think, is what they call the 1155 standard, right? You have an overriding idea of axes, for example, and then I don't think it's semi-fungible. I think there's just literally two tokens.
I thought they called it a semi-fungible. I might be wrong. Well, I read a pretty good paper.
It comes from the Ethereum improvement for metadata. So we're just going to play with the metadata and see what we get.
Yeah. I don't like the term semi anything really, numismatic.
Semi-sweet chocolate chips. I love those.
Yeah, those are good.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Although it's semi-sweet,
Noted.
then you kind of eat it and you're like, wait, this doesn't have any sugar on it.
Noted. All right, guys.
But
take it away.
Speaking about baking, we're about to bake right now.
Bake some NFTs.
Yeah, we're gonna bake some NFTs.
All right, we got 45 minutes, boys.
Let's get it 45 minutes. I have all day long.
True that.
I can be on here minting NFTs
Hurry
all
up!
day.
Hurry up! Hurry up! Just kidding.
Hurry up and we're gonna
Mint those tokens, Steph. Mint the tokens.
What do you think this is? A live stream? All right. Well, we're here on OpenSea. Justin,
Yeah.
what's up? What do you know about OpenSea? Do you know a lot? Do you know a little? Because we're gonna go through it.
I'm not a huge expert on NFTs, to be honest.
Okay.
This is
Cool.
a little bit more new to me as far as NFTs. I listened to a few panels we had previously on the Blockchain Center Network with Alex and Jesse, and we had like Devin Finzer, coin artist, and James were on. We did a on the block where they explored the NFTs. So, little bit of information from that, but overall, I haven't really experienced it myself. I'm not really a collector of these NFTs or kind of have really participated much in the space personally.
Cool.
As a creator, so.
Well, this is a pretty one. This is the Angel Virgo.
That looks like this is being featured now on their site.
The Virgin in each person hides a gift that they have yet to give to the world. Untapped potential rises just below the surface, and when the moment is right, this reservoir of energy stands in wait, holding a very special sort of power through its hidden nature. I can't pronounce it. Hamlail? Cool. Well, this one's current price is a half an Ethereum. You got the price history, and basically, you can see OpenSea's user interface is pretty tight. It kind of lays out all the information that you want to see for
very feature rich. It categorizes everything from the artist's portfolio to some featured things as well, which is great, and some of the different offers they have.
Yo, shout out to Peter Moorbacher. He literally put this in here like 23 minutes ago.
Wow, so this is fresh.
This is fresh. As fresh as it can get.
I guess maybe dial it back a little bit and explain maybe what an NFT is, or like an ERC 721, or the other standards are.
Okay, well, let's just, if you're going to dial it back, then
just a quick,
Okay, so Okay, so people are like, oh, I want to buy a Bitcoin, but it's too expensive. I'm like, well, you can buy a fraction of a Bitcoin. You can buy 0.0000001 of a Bitcoin. You probably you can do a lot of things that have to do with, and that's actually one of the things that make what we define money as. It has to be fungible. It has to be a store of value. There's all these characteristics that what we know as money does. And, that's to say like, oh, I want to, I have a bunch of plums and I want a whole bunch of oranges, and I had to figure out something in between, because not everybody wants plums, although I have the plums and I want to turn them into something else. So, it helps out the market a lot. So it depends on how far we're going back into the nature of money, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, that word fungible is a term that we can really, that we're pivoting off of. And so what makes this non-fungible is that if I had this painting in my house, like right here, this painting here, it wouldn't make sense to me to break this up, and me and Justin will have a painting and then we'll split it in half. That kind of like wouldn't make sense. So there's a lot of things in this world that we buy and sell that are non-fungible. We want to just have the whole thing. So unlike just a straight token or a piece of information that we're going to have, we're not going to split that in half. We're going to sell the whole thing. So bring us back to the future, dialing it back. I would like to buy this piece of artwork by Peter Moorbacher. I'll tweet it out saying, look at I just bought. People are like, wow. And now, I think there's lots of services out there to like bring it out. Sometimes the the artist will send you the actual copy or one of the if it's one of 500. I think on OpenSea that the minimum is like 100. So like there's definitely there's value and in the eye of the beholder, and it's important because we trade these things all the time, Justin.
Yeah, totally. So I mean, there's definitely a lot of interesting things happening in the space. I'm just gonna bring something up real quick on my stream here.
Okay.
Go over
Oh
that.
yeah, here's another good thing. Like the idea of like virtual worlds is huge too.
Mhm.
So I'm
So
gonna
they're selling land and virtual assets
yes.
for these games, right? Because there's the sandbox game, right? So then
Mhm.
they sell a parcel of land that they created, which is
Makes
essentially
sense.
art as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna literally be a part of this ecosystem, and that ownership over something really does have the ability for me to either develop on this piece of land like in Decentraland, or just play on the game. And you can see this is the coordinates on this 2D plane where the land lives. Let's look at the land. So you can see land is a digital piece of real estate on the sandbox metaverse. Players can buy and build experiences on top of. Once you own a land, you'll be able to populate with games and assets. Each land is a unique, non-fungible token lying on the public Ethereum blockchain. So it's interesting. We want to just we talk about the ERCs, but we really want to be able to just buy and sell. And this is also something that literally was just on here before, and it was sold like 40 minutes ago. Holy.
Wow.
So this is like, this is almost 2,000 land tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Buy that. Ooh.
Yeah, I remember back, what was it, 2017, early 2018, we were buying, what was that, Decentraland plot?
Yes, sir.
They did the auction for that.
Yeah, Decentraland doesn't have much going on with it in terms of like how I expected it to be, but like a lot of people have taken that model and
Yeah, there's
run
an
with it.
evolution in the space. I think the easiest thing for people to understand is what CryptoKitties, when we talk about these things.
Yeah, here's a CryptoKitty.
Exactly. So that's, they have unique attributes typically. They're rare and it's a collectable. Kind of like
it's part of their game, as it were, because what would make this worth almost $1,200 is that inside this the meta of this game is we have the ability to sire different you can sire different CryptoKitties based on their species.
Yeah, different attributes they have: eye color, stomach color, stuff like that. Whiskers, no whiskers. Kind of like I think there was a project you were working on as well.
Yes, it's in the mix right now. We have it's called Texel.
Yeah.
It kind of works in the same way where we have different flowers to be minted, but the idea is we have multiple traits, and you want to be able to quickly generate new tulips based off of their bloom type, the number of petals, the primary color gradient, the secondary, and then how so we can actually create these and then create new tulips that are associated with it. So this is kind of like a NFT plug for
these are more randomly generated, whereas things like where OpenSea, you have artists actually creating these assets now. So it kind of like a step further and said, hey, let's put these pieces of art, as an ERC 721 where they're tradable, and people can buy them, essentially to keep for themselves or trade in the future. I think I'm going to pull up this one article that kind of shows it as well as, where it can go is, you have the artist Beeple that was pretty popular recently.
Oh yeah, Beeple.
That had, millions of dollars worth of NFT art collections that were sold for his Nifty Gateway. This was I think the record, right? $777,000, in valuation, and then over 20 artworks valuation. So, I mean, that's just kind of like where it can go as far as like art auction. I think Carol and Jorgen and a few other people were talking last night, you know, about kind of when you get into these really high priced assets, you know, some of the, you know, concerns of where you're buying them from. And I think that's one good thing about OpenSea is it does show the artist as well. So it's not just an anonymous user, kind of tying, you know, that into the discussion we had last night on NFTs and other projects. Going back to your screen here. So just wanted to mention that as well, that, you know, it is very interesting that, you know, how the space has evolved over the years from CryptoKitties now to personally created artworks that are available.
Jump to super rare. Looks like these really intense pieces of artworks are here. I think this is really cool looking.
Yeah, and it has some of their social links. You know, it is the point of being known, I think, as well, where it's not so much an anonymous user. It's you know.
Oh yeah, I think that it's
stage of, you know, being an artist in 2021 is going to be, you know, digital based for a lot of things.
For real. Now we have Elephant Dreams Part 3. This is 51.5 Ethereum.
$34,000.
Yes, sir.
One.
Holy.
Well, that is super rare. So
super rare. And it was minted 23 minutes ago. Holy.
Wow, these are new. Wow, yeah. I mean,
yeah, we're at the cream of the crop here.
Yeah. You know, the other thing that OpenSea does really well is they also have music now that they added. So, or is that Rarible? I do mix them up a little bit.
I think it's Rarible.
That might be Rarible. Sorry. They're both great marketplaces for this, and I know they do integrate together as well. So that's where I get the confusion sometimes.
Yeah. Develop with us. Let's see rankings real quick. Switch to Ethereum network. Switch to the main one or the Rinkeby network. Oh, I'm on Robston. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is more of like the this is like their ether scan of sorts. New stuff that's coming out. Domain names. Oh, yeah. So the Ethereum decentralized and stoppable domains. We did a stream on ENS as well. A couple.
Yeah, the ENS domains that they added for OpenSea. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Whoa. Very cool. Let's see what the new ones. Vitally.eth, Voken, accredited, reimbursed.eth, capital funding.
I think you know, the IPFS and everything that's going on right now, with especially the ENS for Ethereum, has been very popular in the past year. Picked up a lot of steam.
Yeah. Virtual worlds. Let's see what the top virtual world is. Decentraland. Holy. 274% increase over the last Decentraland names. I gotta look at this stuff before come in here.
Yeah.
So rare, meme limited. These are like trading cards. They're the top ones. Doki Doki. Let's check out our collectibles. Crypto Punks.
What was other news? It was Lil Yachty.
Fuse.
Yeah.
Fuse or something.
Pull this up here as well. I know that was a recent thing that was published.
Okay.
Let me see here.
Browse. Whoa. Axe Infinity, third rarest mystic part. We got a little Grogu, Crypto Wars. I'm not sure how they can use that.
It's interesting how, since it's digital, you can have videos, GIFs, and other things, animations, 3D objects. So it kind of opens it up a little bit more than just being an image, essentially.
Yeah, and I think that it's okay if it's just an image, because we talk about provenance, we talk about just paying the artist. Like, it's okay, pay them.
Yeah, the artist.
People do really good work.
It tells you the breakdown of some of the numbers as well.
Yeah.
So
Let's continue looking at the site. You can keep talking. I'm going to continue. Let's peruse it just a little bit.
yeah, and then we'll go into the actual creation of an NFT.
Yeah, because I think that's a lot of the stuff that I do on stream is just to show that things are not so difficult. And if you do have problems, you can be human and just ask somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Let's look at their blog real quick and then we'll go into it.
Sure.
Everything you need to know about NFTs, the non-fungible token Bible, blah, blah. Okay, let's see if we can learn anything that we don't know anything about this. As a marketplace, OpenSea is unique. Cool. We'll bet you a God's Unchained card that if you ask us about an NFT project, we've heard about it and likely have talked to the developers at some point. You're right. The NFT ecosystem is a tight-knit group of incredible innovators. Everyone from enthusiasts to developers to gamers and entrepreneurs to artists. Okay. Standardization. Let's go to that. Psh, psh. Cool. Traditional digital assets. Digital event tickets, domain names. No unified representation in the digital world. Okay. So that's why we were talking about ERC20
Yeah, there's
versus
different
721.
standardization for it. Yeah.
These are analogous to other building blocks of the digital world like JPEG, PNG. Interoperable non-fungible tokens now allow non-fungible tokens to move across ecosystems. When a developer launches a new NFT project, these NFTs are immediately viewable inside dozens of different wallets, providers, tradable on marketplaces, and most recently, displayable inside of virtual worlds. Tradability, great. eBay style auctions, bidding, bundling, got it. Able to sell it in, like stable coins, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, everybody in chat who just got here, we're doing a deep dive of OpenSea. We're kind of checking out what they have to offer for us for marketplaces of a brand new type of asset. And
Yeah.
Liquidity, instant tradability. Yes. That's something that you also have because
Instant tradability, I think, is an important thing, and liquidity.
Yeah, because like I want to trade with you, Justin.
Yes.
It reinforces the idea of the. It reinforces.
Hello? I think your microphone may have cut off as you moved it.
Hey, can you hear me? All right, cool. I gotta fix that.
Yeah.
But
yeah, like it's trading baseball cards, right?
Yeah, peer to peer. It's person to person. This is the thing that I want to show you that has value to me. And if you don't agree, then I don't tell you.
Yeah, it's you. And then there's also now auctions as well for these.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that on Bounce Pools too.
Yeah. So now that you have NFT auctions, it's really growing a lot. Definitely in the next year, I think it's going to evolve even further. You mentioned music and other different things that can be, turned into these exclusive pieces of art and be able to be auctioned off.
Here's this cute little feller. His name is Herbie Starbelly. That's what we're going to make today.
A Herbie? A monster?
Yeah, he's a creature. I don't think he's a monster.
Creature? Not a monster? No.
No, he's a creature. He's a creature. And he's going to live on the blockchain.
So it shows how the contract works and how it writes the title, the owner.
Yeah, we got the owner.
The metadata, which is we looked at the standardization, was like a JSON file or JSON schema.
Yeah, it has the name, description, an external link.
Along with some attributes as well that there were.
Where's Adam? While we're talking, can we get Adam to like upload a picture to the blockchain center?
Oh, sure. Let me
tell him to do that, because then I'll have something to like literally to mint, and we'll change that. Simplest way to store metadata is on a centralized server somewhere, or cloud service like AWS, which we happen to have. Either that, or I'll take a picture of like Josh and I'll make an NFT out of it.
Yeah, there you go. Why don't we do that? Let's just do that for now.
Yeah, okay. Go on. All right. While I'm doing this, go on the website and look for a picture.
Link. Yeah, we'll just do it.
Okay, because I think the external link is what we have to do, and we'll have a trait type, and we'll put charisma, and we'll just make it log off the charts for Josh because he's stuck. ranking, charisma. What else could we put for him?
Let's see. I think maybe.
Stamina. Yep. He's gonna
Yeah, we can have stamina. Josh is, you know,
Yeah,
we can
he's-
do all the attributes of our team here that are doing the hackathon. How about that?
All right. Yeah, we'll do that. Well, I don't want to do all of them. We'll just do Josh. Just find
All
his
right, we'll do
picture.
All right.
And we won't tell him. And if he's not
Yeah.
watching, he won't know.
I
All
like
right. So let's see. Okay. Increasing number of developers, particularly in the digital art space, are using the interplanetary file system, which we actually covered in a couple of streams ago.
Josh isn't on the. He's on the main site. Yeah, we could do that. All right.
Whatever has a CDN, that's fine.
Yeah, let's see.
There are now services like Pinata. What is Pinata? I think that's what we were talking about before. Yes, easiest way to use IPFS. I think we should do a stream on this later because I was talking about that and I couldn't put my mind what it was. History, blah, blah, blah. Crypto kitties, blah, blah, blah. We talked about them. Speculative mechanics, blah, blah. Viral story, blah, blah. Volume, it's fake. Kittyverse, okay, cool. Hot potatoes. Hot potato games. If you're an NFT OG in January 20,000, crypto celebrities launched. The mechanic was simple. Okay. Venture capital interest. Okay. Back to building. Blah blah. Oh whoa. Okay. This is Tune In by Josie. A piece of crypto art that sold for 60,000. Yeah, nice.
Let's see here.
Tune In.
Oh yeah.
We have Mintable, Mint Base, and Mintable. Let's look at these real quick. Mint Base. Ooh. So this will help us mint tokens too. This is for like that's kind of tight. Turn any creation into a blockchain item. So this is for like if you want to like, you know, not struggle with code like me. Oh, this is super rare. Get back. No. Mint base. Okay. Traditional IP dips its feet. Japan leads the way. Japanese games are pioneered away from more advanced user gameplay, appealing to an early adopter demographic. Here are some secrets about my crypto heroes that has such a volume on. Most played blockchain games. We have to go try My Crypto Heroes. What's this video? Oh, this is Decentraland. It's grown a little bit.
So it is the virtual world.
Doesn't look quite 2020 yet, but we'll get there.
We're getting there, you know. Somebody has to do it first, right? Somebody has to do it. And then it can grow.
Okay, so this guy's like showing off all his NFTs.
It's an art gallery.
Spiral Cancer.
So that's what's cool about it is because you can make a virtual art gallery.
Crypto Voxels is tight. I definitely like Crypto Voxels. My boy has a couple of crypto. Play now.
Oh, wow. All right, so
oh, okay. This is like another city type thing.
Yeah, like a 3D world.
Well, I'll see if my GPU will hate me.
Yeah, that's the optimization part. I guess, and then you could do the same thing. You could feature artwork and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work out. I sent you a link. I don't know if that'll be a viable option for this NFT that we're going to make.
No, you want to give me the link.
I did in the private.
No, this is literally the picture.
No, I sent it in private chat on the stream.
Yeah, I know, but what you want to do is that.
That is the link.
Will that work?
I don't know. It's a WebP file.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's jank. They don't have like a CDN or something? I guess this will work. We'll see if this works.
We'll see.
You hear that, Josh? We're coming for you. You're going to be on. Josh actually has a couple of NFTs that
he does mint his own NFTs, yeah. What program?
There he is. Da-na-na-na. Josh is in trouble. He's going to be an NFT.
He's the COO of the Blockchain Center. So that's, you know. So let's see if we can do that with him. we'll go through that process.
Yeah. So let's just let's bring it back. Whoopsh.
So we're going to create a creature on OpenSea.
Okay, so this is the docs.opensea.io.
Okay.
We have developer tutorials. We have their own SDK. Let's just look at that. Oh, OpenSea.js, making offers. So this is if you wanted to like actually bring it into your own website, creating bundles. Very nice. Get an API. Ooh, you know, we love APIs on here. So we actually can retrieve bundles, retrieving single assets, contracts. Not something we're going to do today, but let's go back. So let's do the 721 tutorial. All right. So I want to make a little directory here. We'll call it. Bring this up side by side. Can you see my screen all right?
I can. Yeah.
Can you take the top banner off?
Sure.
Because then we can see the top portion of this.
There we go.
Tight. All right. So let's do this in like a reasonable amount of time. We're live coding, so if you see me flash my keys, go ahead and steal all my money out of them. I'm definitely going to. I definitely have. I just have a burnable wallet. Like if everybody wants to have it at this point, go for it. In my streams,
Fine. It's a demo purpose wallet, so
I think there is $10 on it. So if you want to take my $10 from my measly Ethereum wallet, then go ahead.
So we're going to go through this OpenSea's guide here to creating a creature.
This tutorial will show you how to go from start to finish. Okay. Very cool. So let's just sell him on the open market.
Wow. We're just going to sell Josh on the open market.
Yeah. His likeness without his permission.
Okay.
Okay. So let's just go full screen for a second. Pioneered by CryptoKitties and the ERC 721 is the latest standard in fun, blah, 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 blah. If you're developing an ERC 11, go to our ERC 11 contract. Okay. So it looks like this is the, I think if you remember our stream from earlier, this is the, okay, let's see. Brad's in my ear. Call the NFT Jad. It's Josh and Chad. Jad. Nice. We'll do JHAD. Jad. Okay. So it looks like it's a pretty simple ERC20. The contract itself is pretty simple. We inherits from tradable ERC token, which inherits from the Open Zeppelin ERC21 contract. This is important. Can I actually have some of that water?
I think a great guide on Solidity was the Crypto Zombies, where they have you create different attributes for your zombie and everything. It's a good way to learn.
Yeah, it's how we tell everybody who comes into to join the dev camp how like, okay, once you learn some Solidity, and this is what we do. Base token URI. So that's what we're going to look at. OpenSea optional. Okay, whitelisting. Additionally, we can just so only certain people can buy it. Okay, blah blah.
Well, we're going to put it on the open market. So
it says check out the repo, and this is what we do often. Bam, GitHub. Okay.
Creature.
Okay, so it tells us like simple things on how to start.
So are we going to clone this repo and then?
Yes, sir.
Go through that. Okay.
All right, we're in live coding. So let's just go to our GitHub. We're going to copy it.
Clone that repo.
Git clone.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
That repo is cloned. That was quick.
Yeah.
Now we're inside, and
I'm gonna make it. I want to make it the just so it knows. Okay, so everything on here should be here. All right, cool. So to deploy your creature contracts, simply check out the repo, get a free Alchemy API key, and deploy with Druffle. But we're not going to do that.
We're not doing that. What are we doing then?
We're gonna just do. It says right here is you can do it with Infura.
Infura. Oh, okay.
Yes. So let's actually bring up my Infura, steal my keys. Let's log in real quick. Okay. OpenSea. Cool. And now I think we're going to have multiple of these.
Okay. Make sure to copy that secret key if you're watching the stream.
Secrets. No, we're going to flash it like crazy. So we have Rinkeby. Let's just do a whole bunch of them because I'm not sure which one I have a testnet token for. Rinkeby, Robston. I think it just changes the name of it. Endpoint created. So we'll know it's Robston. Everyone take my project ID. Okay. Another thing that we're going to do is that we're on Rinkeby and I have no testnet. No. Let's go to Robston. It tells you not to use Robston. Wait, can you try to get me some Rinkeby testnet tokens? That would be tight. Because I think I did get it to deploy the Robston, but I don't think it's it's not supported.
Interesting.
I had that, but
you need Robston?
I need Rinkeby.
Rinkeby. Okay.
Rinkeby. I already posted my social network that I posted it, and it didn't give me my Twitter. Because I did post it. If I see my name.
Oh, to get tokens?
Yeah, because I posted my public address.
Interesting.
And let's see if I can. Rinkeby faucet. Authenticated faucet. Let's see if we can get it. Give me Ether 3. Now it says no Ethereum address to be found, and it totally is. That's where I was at. If you
Why are you putting your Twitter account?
Because it told me to.
Why don't you just put your Ethereum address?
No, it says social network URL containing your Ethereum address. That's how it says. You put it to request funds via Twitter, make a tweet from your Ethereum address, paste it into the context.
Okay.
Maybe I did it wrong.
You may have.
Okay, copy tweet link. Okay, that's better. And let's get some Rinkeby. Give me Ether 3. See? That's some. Yeah. All right. While I'm doing this, if you can give me some Rinkeby, otherwise I'll deploy it to Robston, and then we won't be able to see it on OpenSea. Give me it. Okay. So while you do that, I'm gonna do the rest.
Yeah, let's do the rest of it.
Well, yeah, we're just gonna parallel process. But let's just take a look around in here. We have migrations, blah blah, contracts. So we have creature.sol. This is what we were talking about before. Creature. I think we were talking about his name was Herbie. Where's Herbie at? First names: Herbie, Sprinkles, Boris, Dave, Randy, Captain. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna make Herbie, Sprinkles, Boris, and one of these inside of here. Okay, that makes sense. It's got a little flask contract here. Friendly creatures of the sea. And it creates like a little API so we can actually spawn it. That's nice. Has like the metadata API in there. Whoa. Finding out what's under the hood here. Okay, so here's the sample file. Let's rename this just so we know we're in here. Git checkout. We'll make a new branch and we'll call this live. Just so we know we're live. Justin, you still there? I think Justin left. Okay. So it says yarn install. Export alchemy key. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I'm going to put my project ID in here. Infura key. Okay. And now you're going to put the private. Oh, man. We're going to put it on this site. Hope no one takes my 2 Ethereum from Robston. Let's see. Go into settings, security and privacy, reveal seed phrase. So if you're streaming, don't ever do this. And here I am doing it right in front of you. Clip, close. Okay. Here's all my personal information. Okay, let's just put inside of a mnemonic here. And we're going to keep it the network to Rinkeby. Save this, and we're going to source. We're going to save this as .env. Great. Let's see if we can actually echo Infura key. Cool. So we got it. For everyone at home, check it out. To everybody who's just jumping in chat, we are going to mint an NFT today off of OpenSea. We're doing this tutorial here. So I wonder if he's going to actually get my Rinkeby faucet. Let's see if he can actually get it right now. Please, just let me get it. Please, please, please. Nope, that's not it. Twitter, come on. Someone send me some Rinkeby. Maybe anyone who's listening. Send your boy some Rinkeby. Is this correct? It's correct. What the heck? Copy link to tweet. Come on. Ooh. That's all right. We'll figure it out. Dum 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 dum. You could probably just mint it to the actual main net. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.
Yeah, no dice on my end.
Really? Really? So let's just say yarn install. Expected version is version 12. Okay. So we'll work on that. So we'll just say mvm install 12.8. It's already installed. Excellent. So we'll say mvm use 12. Now it's using it. Great. Get status, see what we're doing here. Oh, okay. So now we got our local key installed. Let's check it out. think it's ready. Truffle deploy. Network Rinkeby. Let's check it out. Well, bam. How's my mic? Is it still working?
It's still working. Yes.
Woo. Okay. Okay. So it's exciting stuff, but we're installing. Oh, should I have done that? Should I use Yarn to install? I probably should have. Darn it.
Got about 4 minutes here till the next.
We'll see. We got 4 minutes. It'll take 4 minutes just to install this stuff.
Takes that long.
Oh wow, we're really installing something here. Looks like we're doing the make install. Okay. Deploying your contract. You need a seed fave from MetaMask, blah, blah. Okay. Keep on going. It's installing Truffle, Web3, Uglify JS, Core. Interesting. Oh, I think we're done. Cool. So we're going to say Yarn install. I think I should have done that first of all. You may want to mute while typing.
Sorry.
Let's see. Ethereum gas reporter. Okay. I probably should have done Yarn install first. So in order to deploy with Truffle and Infura, you'll need a seed phrase from MetaMask, which we did, and is funded with Ether. In order to get Ether to your Rinkeby mask, you can use this faulty Ether faucet. That doesn't work for me. But you need to post a message to one of your social profiles and paste the link to your profile in the test faucet. And in order to obtain your seed phrase, reveal seed words, blah, blah. We got that. Oh. So it really is doing some work here. So next, we'll want to mint new assets for a newly deployed ERC-721 contract. We'll mint these assets into an account which we control. We can test the OpenSea auction flow for our items. After deploying to the Rinkeby network, you'll be a contract on the Rinkeby viewable as the Rinkeby Etherscan. Okay. Nice. We're in. So, blah, blah. We'll try to do Truffle deploy again.
Looks like we lost your mic, maybe.
How about now? Hello.
That's better. Yeah.
It's downloading the correct. Hello. Oh, hey. How's this now? Is this better? Cool. Okay, so it's deploying migrations, creatures. Yeah, it's looking like we are good. So you can see right here, we're doing a migration dry run simulation. The initial migrations, it's telling you the block number that's going to be at, the account. So when we actually go back into here, it's going to ask for our account. And we're going to have a balance. This is how much Ethereum that I have inside there for testnet. The total cost. Gas price is extremely cheap to Uguay. Deploying creature. Okay. So this was the dry run. This is the simulation, and actual simulations here. So we have the transaction hash, the contract address, the actual deploying, saving migration to chain. Interesting. Hello. Maybe I have to really get a new microphone.
That should be the case.
Microphone check. Nice. Hello. Hello. Okay. So, how much time do we have left?
I think we're just waiting for one more person to join.
Yeah.
Next
Okay.
one.
Very cool. Well, that is pretty much all the technical background for how to mint. So you can see our contracts are deployed, which is really tight. Yeah, you want to not type that.
All right. Yeah.
So what you see here that we took that, we deployed it to the Robson network, which is incorrect, but we did it anyway. You can see that we took in the creature.sol, creature accessory, the factory, the loot box, and we can see here from our truffle migrations where it all came out. So we can take this and we can mint the tokens. Now let's see if we can actually mint them depending owner address. So let's look at the contract address. Owner address. Now this is the contract address. Owner address is probably mine. Okay. Factory contract address. Okay. Where's the contract?
Okay, it looks like we are out of time as far as for this. It looks like David and Zenny are here for the next segment.
Great. Yeah, I pretty much finished up. You can,
All
went
right.
from start to finish on how to deploy and, work through code live.
Great.